Hello and welcome. You're watching The Mainstream and this is your rundown report, your quick, no-noise briefing on the biggest technology, policy and business developments shaping the week. Let's get you up to speed. First up, global tech major Lenovo announced plans to design and manufacture AI servers in India, leveraging its Bengaluru R&D lab and manufacturing facility. The move targets both domestic demand and global exports, with the company tapping into India's 17,000 crore PLI scheme. Moving on, Instagram came under scrutiny following claims that data from 17.5 million accounts was exposed. The situation escalated after reports of a password reset bug that could enable phishing attack. Meanwhile, Meta denied any breach of its system and confirmed that it is investigating any possible shadow API exposures. Parliament moved forward with India's new Income Tax Act 2025, which was approved in August last year and will come into force from April 1st, 2026. The legislation replaces the decades-old 1961 Act, reducing the number of sections by nearly half and rewriting them in clearer and simpler language. It also introduces a single unified tax year. Key changes include quicker TDS refunds, removal of the abolished wealth tax, and automatic alignment with annual budget rate changes without carrying any forward legacy complexities. Moving on, Tata Consultancy Services or TCS reported its Q3 FY26 revenue growth of 5.3%, driven by AI-led modernization deals worth $2.1 billion. Now, these include Gen AI platforms that are built for global banking clients. Their CEO highlighted rising North American demand for sovereign AI solutions amid tariff-related uncertainties. Apple and Google signed a multi-year agreement to integrate Google's Gemini models into Apple's AI ecosystem, helping address delays in Siri upgrades and enabling on-device AI inference. Elon Musk, meanwhile, criticized the deal as unreasonable vendor lock-in and analysts estimate the potential annual synergy of $10 billion. Now, EU regulators are expected to closely examine the partnership for antitrust concerns. The Ministry of Electronics and IT continued discussions on proposed telecom security requirements. Draft proposals suggest smartphone makers such as Apple and Samsung may be required to submit source code for vulnerability testing and notify CERT in major software updates. Officials clarified that no final rules have been issued yet, acknowledging industry concerns around intellectual property and global supply chain disruptions. Meanwhile, China ordered state-owned firms to phase out US and Israeli cybersecurity products from companies including Palo Alto Networks, Fortinet and even Check Point by mid-2026. Citing national security concerns amid escalating US tariffs, analysts estimate potential revenue losses of up to $2 billion, with domestic alternatives gaining momentum in China. Cognizant's new work, New World 2026 report projects that AI could unlock $4.5 trillion in US labor productivity by automating nearly 30% of tasks across 93% of jobs. Now, the report stresses that the need for large-scale reskilling, forecasting the creation of 15 million new AI specialist roles globally by 2030. Now, a cyber news center revealed details of a major ransomware attack on auto company Nissan involving the Everest Group. Around 900 GB of sensitive data, including supplier contracts, dealer information, and even engineering specifications, was allegedly stolen and leaked on the dark web. Negotiations reportedly collapsed after a $10 million ransom demand. Now, those are the stories you need to know this week, from AI to cybersecurity and from regulation to global tech power shifts. You're watching The Mainstream and this was the Rundown Report. Stay informed, stay ahead. This is Arushi Mishra.